All right, thank you for coming to the talk. So the authors, as the chair mentioned, could not come, so I will present their paper. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email them. The work is on unveiling the stealthy backdoor attack against personalized federated learning. So just to start with some background, federated learning is a decentralized machine learning approach to allow multiple clients to collaborate to learn a shared model while keep their data local. Basically, it has application in education, healthcare, and finance, where the data privacy is important. So in a typical federated learning algorithm, we have a central server together with multiple distributed clients, each with their local data. And in the TSFL training round, the server first synchronized a global model with the local clients. Then the local client trains the local model using their data, and then return the trained model to the central server, where the model is aggregated and updated. Okay. So due to the data heterogeneity, it is difficult to have one single model to fit all the requirements of the clients, because all clients have non-IID data, so it's ineffective to have the model to perform well on all the clients. So here comes the personalized federated learning, where each client will train a tailored model for its own needs to fit their own data. So there are two main paradigms in PFL. One is called full model sharing. That is, all the model parameters will be shared and aggregated. And then some of the personalized information, for example, local data, will be used to fine-tune this global model to suit the personalized need. Another is called the partial model sharing. That is, during the aggregation, only part of the global model parameters are aggregated, and then together with some local information is augmented into the personalized local model. Okay, so that's PFL, and what is a backdoor attack in FL? So unlike the centralized ML backdoor, backdoor attack in FL means some malicious party corrupt one or multiple clients and poison their local data during the local training, and then they send the poisoned data to the central server to inject the backdoor into the global model during the aggregation. And there are multiple ways to defend the backdoor attack in FL. One class is to detect, of course, detect and mitigate the effect at the server end. Usually they do this statistical detection or robust aggregation to mitigate the effect of backdoor. Or similarly, the similar methods can be used at the client end for defending the effect of backdoor getting into the global model. Okay, so far the backdoor attack, the backdoor defense has been designed to defend the backdoor in the global model when we're training like one model for all the clients, and the works on defense to the work on the attack on the personal federated learning is relatively limited. Why applying the existing attack to PFL is difficult? There are some challenges outlined here. One is catastrophic forgetting. That is, as we mentioned, there is further fine-tuning at each client. So this may cause the forgetting effect of the backdoor injected by malicious client. Also, uncertainty in layer persistence. That means it's possible only part of the model parameters are aggregated, so it's not clear for those personalized parameters how this can affect the backdoor effect. Finally, we also have the defense mechanism at the server and the clients. So it's considered a difficult problem to inject backdoor in PFL. Okay, so let's first look at the threat model. Adversary's goal is to corrupt the personalized local model such that it will produce expected decision output when faced with backdoor trigger. So this is basically the goal of the backdoor attack. And also the main learning task should not be affected. The attacker would like to bypass both the server and the client and defenses. And the adversary's capability is that it can corrupt C of N participants, although C should be much less than N. And adversary can leverage the local data from the clients, meaning once adversary corrupts the clients, they have the free access to manipulate the data and the training process. However, it does not have access and it cannot tamper with the local data sets of the benign clients. Okay. Finally, the adversary cannot know the global aggregation rule and the information of benign clients. So this is actually a very practical assumption such that if we can design attack when the adversary does not know the global aggregation rule, then definitely we can, the attack can succeed if the rule is published. Okay. Okay, so this is the proposed attack, backdoor attack for the PFL called PFAT-BA. And there are mainly two steps. One is the trigger generation step, meaning the adversary corrupt the clients and design the backdoor trigger. And then in the second step is to use that trigger to perform normal backdoor training. Okay, let's take a closer look at these two steps. The backdoor poison local training is kind of standard in the backdoor attack, meaning you take you mix the samples injected with backdoor trigger and together with some benign samples, and you optimize for to minimize the local loss. And the important part, or the innovative part, is the second part. It's called the alignment optimizing driven trigger generation. And we can see it's a optimization problem. Problem consists of two parts. One is the first part is on the difference of some gradients, and the second part is on the loss. And we are optimizing over the delta T, the trigger pattern here. And so this is the main contribution in this paper. So for my understanding, I think the important part here is to deal with the forgetting issue in the PFL. As we mentioned, as the benign client will do local fine-tuning, which will lead to the forgetting of the backdoor injected by the malicious client. So what we need to do here as an attacker is to actually imitate what the benign clients will do, such that the effect of these benign clients will cause minimum influence on the injected backdoor. Okay, how do I do the imitation? Two steps. One is, so this corresponds to the first term of the previous optimization, sorry, it's the second term of the optimization problem. So the idea is that in a benign client, right, when we do the training, we want to minimize the loss with respect to the model. So in this case, I should also, given the global model from the last iteration, we should choose the delta t, the trigger, such that this loss is minimized. So that when we send this local model to the other benign clients, it will not change too much, deviate too much from the original model, such that my backdoor, my injected backdoor will remain in the model. Okay, so this is called loss alignment, such that we should minimize this loss over the trigger here. Second is the gradient alignment, meaning here we should also minimize the difference between the gradient on the clean samples at the benign clients and the backdoor samples, such that when the benign clients do the gradient descent on the clean samples, the direction, right, the direction here, the blue direction, it will be close to the direction of my backdoor updates, so that also my backdoor effect will not be affected or forget through the operation of the benign training. Okay, so I think this is the key idea of this work. So again, the first step, right, we optimize this trigger using the clean samples such that the loss and the gradient will be close to the loss and gradient on the clean samples, such that the forgetting effect from other benign clients will be small to the attacker. And then the second step is just like standard backdoor injection in the centralized setting. Okay, so that is idea, that's the attack. And the author did some empirical evaluations on various data sets, model architectures, and the PFL methods they try to attack, including the both full model sharing, partial model sharing, and they also compare with some baseline attacks and together with some defenses. And here's the result. We can see in this table, there's no defense. We can see, as we mentioned before, current attack does not perform really well in PFL, largely due to the forgetting and the layer persistency. However, the proposed PFAT-BA achieves quite, so the left-hand side is the main accuracy of the main task. Right-hand side is the ASR of the backdoor attack. You can see it increases almost like 3-4 times compared with the existing attacks. And we can see the ASR can be as high as 100 and as low as like 93% in all the data sets. Very effective. And now when we add the server-end defenses, we can see for the other attacks, the ASR drops by quite some extent. However, the proposed method can bypass the server-side defense and maintain a high ASR rate. Okay, so similarly, like with the client-end defense, due to the design of the algorithm to imitate the benign clients, it's very difficult for them to filter out the backdoor updates. Okay, so to conclude, personalized model forget trigger knowledge by learning from clean local data sets. So these are the challenges, right? Defense at the center server minimize impact of malicious model updates, and also client-side defense also make the injecting backdoor in PFL quite difficult. And as the main contribution or main technique in this paper of doing task alignment, they perform loss alignment and gradient alignment to decrease the expected backdoor classification loss in personalized local model, preventing the forgetting effect, as I mentioned multiple times, and it narrows the gap between decision boundaries of backdoor and backdoor-free models, enabling adversaries to evade defenses. Okay, thank you for your attention.